What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Troxel Sports Talk, and we are live for the Portland Trailblazers and Boston Celtics. How's everybody doing today? What's going on, Shadow Chief? What's going on, Blanket Man 69? What's going on, Super Gaming? Hold on one quick second. What's going on, Vash Starwin? What's going on, Super Gaming? Oh yeah, this should be definitely a good one. What's going on, David Belger? Says hashtag go Celtics. Absolutely. Um, Man, that's a hard one because I do like Damian Lillard. Yeah, I'm glad Kimball Walker is with the Celtics. He needed to get out of what do you call it? Out of Charlotte. Who the GOAT? Still number 23 for Chicago, Mr. Michael Jordan. Oh, let me share this out real quick. Yeah, I still think Michael Jordan's still the GOAT. I mean, come on now. 6 rings, 6 finals MVP, defensive player of the year, slam dunk champion. What's the greatest team of all time? Uh that one's a hard one. Cuz you had some great Laker teams, you've had some great Celtics teams. You had the 70 what 72 73 win what do you call it? Golden State Warriors. You had the 70 plus Chicago Bulls. You've had the Pistons. I mean, that's hard. Oh, appreciate that, David. Hopefully everyone could get the likes up. Shout out to the 3 in the building. What's going on, Arku? Oh, that's me, David. Oh, that's facts. If Blazers are healthy, they definitely could be a top 4 in the West. Appreciate that, David. How many years will it take to for the Boston Celtics to win a championship? Depends on health. You know, if Kimba can get healthy, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, I mean, that's a nice big 3 right there. What's going on, Blaze Radio? How's it going, brother? Oh, appreciate that, brother. If you guys enjoy wrestling, definitely go hit up Blaze Radio. It is definitely always an event in his streams. Uh, yes and no. Warriors dynasty did end, but then I think it took a pause because next year when they get Steph, when they get Clay, when they get a full healthy squad plus, they're adding probably a top 3 pick. Oh, appreciate that, brother. Yeah, I can't wait to do some Steeler games for you, brother. As soon as the game turns on for me, I know it looks like the game already has started. So while that's doing, I guess I could get the stuff so you guys can follow along. But my TV is a little slower than what the actual thing is going, so just give me a oh, I did that to the wrong one. Silly goose. All right.
Hi again, everyone, with Jeff Van Gundy and Mark Jackson. Mike Breen, Lisa Salters as well. And this is a huge game. They all are for the Portland Trailblazers, while other teams can kind of get into rhythm and just work their way toward being at their peak come playoff time. The Blazers need some wins to clinch, and they've got a tough matchup today as Nurkic misses the first, but banks in the second. Portland marked the other night against Memphis, fell behind, then came back and won a thriller in
matchup nightmares at this end. Carmelo Anthony's playing Jaylen Brown. Collins is having to guard Hayward. Quickness versus size. Who wins out?
Tice gets a three-point play. The foul was on Nurkic. Celtics lost their first game.
All right.
An uneven performance, but it was a tough game against the Bucks. Milwaukee
Nurkic
forced that one up, couldn't get it to go.
missed it.
Tice is that other starter.
Kemba with basketball, drives it,
To the basket.
and got the lay-in. It is 5-2.
If he can play 30-plus minutes and play at the all-star level, they've got a chance here.
Carmelo with the basketball. Got it down low to Collins. Collins with the shot. All right, hold on. Let me get rid of this one because it's going to have the same problem. I'm not finna have it today.
Collins easily scored over Kemba Walker.
Lillard trying to fight over the screen. Hit Kemba Walker in the face. Lillard says,
Well, they switched it. And
All right, there we go.
a bigger guy to switch again, but good job by Trailblazers.
Oh, yeah.
Punish the smaller Walker.
You already know, Blaze. Jaylen Brown
game score. Ball was out.
met at the rim. Tatum,
Can't get it to fall.
no good. Nurkic with the rebound.
Team performance.
Lillard with the basketball.
Milwaukee Bucks in the first game of the bubble. He also didn't shoot well in the scrimmage.
Nurkic with the jam.
Beautifully.
Woo. All right, let's go.
Very cool relationship both on and off the court. Lillard
What's going on, Butcher's Block?
happy to have his teammate back on the floor with him.
And Whiteside, who is Nurkic,
I'll be in your stream via, what do you call it, watch time.
but Nurkic is a quicker roller as Walker
If you guys are not subscribed to Blaze Radio, definitely do so. And also Butcher's Block.
And also he's better with that, when they double team the guard, making the play off the catch at the foul line. Hayward caught it.
Damian Lillard.
To Carmelo.
Carmelo got the triple to go.
Big three-pointers.
All right, Boston down one. Oh, Butcher's Block. This one's for you, brother.
Tatum calling for it. CJ McCollum on him.
Tatum.
Gordon Hayward.
Gordon Hayward for three. Got it to fall. It's 11-9. Celtics with the lead, 9:05.
making the easy play.
Much different
McCollum.
than I thought the other night. He was a little too aggressive offensively and not making the right play. McCollum, difficult turnaround. It's his side of the backboard. Well defended.
Jaylen Brown brings it up. Drives it, spin moves.
And draws the
Got foul. Goes to the free throw line for two.
But here's what you're talking about, Coach. Tatum comes off to this screen. Help is forced, and now you've done your job. Unselfish play, the right play, finding Hayward in the corner. Good old-fashioned game of pool, three-ball, corner pocket. Collins picks up his first. All right, because of Nurkic and Collins, makes them such a different team. How differently, Jeff, are the Blazers going to play?
Well, they're trying to start big. They're playing, really starting two centers and a power forward in Carmelo Anthony with two smaller guards. And that's going to pose some mismatch problems and some quickness problems defensively, but offensively, their skill level is very good.
Anthony, height advantage. Baseline jumper won't go. Rebound taken by Tatum. Jaylen Brown fakes.
Jaylen Brown out of bounds. Stays with the Celtics.
And there's the Paul Pierce in attendance. The virtual fans. It's a Celtic home game.
And he shouldn't be at the far end. They should have him, like, in the middle.
Hayward.
Front row seat though. He's in the first row.
He should have the whole row. Yeah, he should have the whole row if he wanted it.
Jaylen Brown. Shoots it.
Jaylen Brown
Misses.
misses.
Nurkic with the rebound. Damian Lillard.
With this new look with the team.
No good.
They're going to run a lot of the opposite.
Tice got it to Tatum.
A lot of good passing.
Tatum pulls it out. Sets it up. Got a screen by Tice. Tatum met at the rim by Collins.
Down hard. Foul's going to be on Collins. That should be his second. into the food by the end of the first quarter.
But talk about a great Celtic. I mean, what a credible career and a big-time player.
You know what I'm most impressed about his career is that he had individual success early. And then it all turned around, and he sacrificed some of his individual success when Ray Allen and Garnett came in there to win big. And to me, not everyone is willing to give up themselves.
Tatum got both of his free throws. It's 13-9. Nurkic got it to McCollum. McCollum shoot. Whoa. Wide open. Carmelo. Nurkic with the rebound. Fouled. Looks like it's on Kemba Walker.
His first game in 16 months. He had a gruesome left leg injury back in March of 2019. Hadn't played at all this year. And prior to that injury, he was playing so well. Was averaging almost 16 a game, 10 rebounds. It's amazing how the Blazers still were able to get to the conference finals without one of their key contributors last season.
Well, their organization did a great job.
How's that with the audio? Is that better with the audio?
The roster around their guards.
What's going on, Daniel? Hayward. No good. Tice with the rebound. Oh, no basket. Loose ball foul on Tice. Come on.
Tice, a second-year player from Germany, played well in the first game. He's actually played some.
Hey, this is going to be a good game.
Including right before the stoppage back in March. McCollum has some room.
McCollum with the jumper.
He had 33 in the overtime victory against the Grizzlies.
Kemba Walker brings it up. Shoots it and got it to go. That was a deuce. McCollum. No good. Kemba Walker brings it up. Oh, was looking for an alley-oop. Stolen by Nurkic. McCollum with the basketball. Gives it to Nurkic. They're looking to get the ball to Carmelo. Carmelo has the ball. Shoots it. No good. Rebounded by Gordon Hayward. And we do have a timeout. Celtics. I do mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Packers Nation, I definitely think that the Celtics can bounce back today. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a close game. It's going to come down to the wire. The only question is, can they close the game out? That's one of their biggest things this entire season. Is when they, in a close game, they can't close it out. Oh, definitely. You know I'm doing that game, Packers Nation. I'm doing the Rockets and Bucks. Can't believe I'm actually going to be rooting for the Bucks. I just can't stand, Mike D'Antoni. I love the Rockets squad, but I can't stand the head coach. OGR Sports, what's going on, brother? With that $2.99 super chat. Trucks calling my Celtics good to see. Hey, this one's for you and Butcher's Block. You know I had to get that Kevin Garnett boy. Oh yeah. Infinite Sports Network. If you guys are not subscribed, that is our second channel. All of our content does go over to Infinite Sports Network. We will have original content over there as well. We'll bring over the Fantasy Bros show. We'll bring in original shows as well and our videos. So definitely, if you want to see our content, definitely subscribe to Infinite Sports Network. Hey, Paul Pierce is that's the truth right there. My favorite games were The Answer versus The Truth. Allen Iverson and the Sixers versus the Boston Celtics. Probably one of my funnest matchups to watch. If Kawhi or LeBron win a championship, they will win in 3 different places. How will it affect their legacy? It would definitely boost their legacy. All right, there's still some copyright music. Gordon Hayward shoots a 3, got the 3. All right, the copyright music is over. Damian Lillard brings it up. Oh, I'm sorry, that's McCollum. Now Lillard, Nurkic, down low, got it, the shot to go. It's 19-13. 5.5 remains in the first. Gordon Hayward to Marcus Smart. Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown shoots a 3. Got it to go. Let's go. Boston's on fire today. Lillard got fouled by Cantor. I believe that's his first.
Well, they switched the pick and roll, and then Brown just stared him down. Not bad defense by Nurkic. That's just a big-time shot by Jaylen Brown.
Celtics have hit 5 of 7 from 3. We said this in the first game when they played against Milwaukee. Kemba Walker is obviously a special player. Jason Tatum.
All right, Lillard got his first free throw drop. 22-14. 5:06 remains in the first.
Brown's teammates, but he has had a great season.
And they raved about how he reacted when the All-Stars were announced. And Jason Tatum made the team, and he did not. You would have thought he made it the way he
And he got both to fall.
that leads a spirit throughout your team.
Wanamaker brings it up.
Unselfishness, that's all about winning.
Got it to Brown, to Cantor, to Hayward. Screen by Cantor. Hayward drives it, steps back, looks at Cantor. Cantor got the lay-in to drop. 24-15. Lillard with the basketball. Carmelo. Oh, got a block by Marcus Smart. Jaylen Brown brings it up. Drives it. Cantor cleans it up with the lay-in. And there's another timeout. It is 26-15. Who's the most overrated person ever? I know I'm going to get a lot of heat on this one, but I'm going to say it. LeBron James. LeBron James is the most overrated person. He wants to be in this GOAT status. Where's he at the dunk competition, giving his fans and things like that? Where's that Defensive Player of the Year award? You want to be called the GOAT? Where's that at? Got him. Hey, OGR.
Got him!
OGR Sports says Kwame Brown, former first overall pick. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. LeBron is a great player, but he's overrated in the GOAT competition. You know, go out there, win a Defensive Player of the Year. Go out in the slam dunk competition. That was the one thing about Michael Jordan. If there was any form of any type of competition, he was in it. He made sure everybody knew their role and shut their mouths. That's what Michael Jordan did. Oh man. Blanket Man with the horror stories.
Got him!
Anthony Bennett. Another first overall pick. But let me know who you guys think is the most overrated player. I mean, real talk, though, I think if LeBron went out, won a Defensive Player of the Year, and has at least one or two slam dunk championships, I would definitely change my tone. I'd be like, okay, he went out and he did everything the right way. All right, we are back. Damian Lillard with the basketball.
12 shots from the field, including 5 3-pointers. Hazonia lost it momentarily, picked up, and knocked down.
I don't know who that was that shot it, but Portland made a jumper. Cantor to Hayward. Cantor down low, lost the ball. Jaylen Brown saves it, shoots it off the front iron. Lillard drives it, got it stolen. Cantor with the steal. Jaylen Brown, Hayward got the triple to fall. It's 29-17. 3:20 remaining in the first. Lillard with the basketball.
He's guarding a perimeter player right now in transition. That's a tough adjustment.
Gary Trent Jr. knocks down the 3. And you guys
Trent Jr. with the triple. Cut it to 9. Marcus Smart brings it up, sets up a play. Got it to Hayward. To Cantor, back to Smart. Smart drives it. Got the foul, and the shot's no good. Goes to the free throw line for 2. Oh, there's a copyright music and ad. I do have to mute it for. Andrew Wiggins, Blanket Man 69 says. All right, we're back. Smart with the first free throw, missed it.
It has been his best offensive season, both scoring-wise and field goal percentage-wise. I don't know if you can call it his best defensive season because he's been a great defender since he came in. But, Mark, you said this the other night, and I couldn't agree more. He's a candidate for
and Smart makes the second.
Yeah,
it's a 10-point game.
Tremendous year. But, Mike, I think you're right. I think we're noticing him more because he's played
Hassan Whiteside loses it. Stolen. Got it stolen by Hazonia. Trent Jr. misses it. Stolen. Jaylen Brown misses it for three. Loose ball foul. Gary Trent with the foul.
Well, a whole new game meets a whole new experience with Michelob Ultra. Get your tickets at ultracourtside.com. Look who's here. Look who's watching the game.
Hey, y'all could talk about
Trailblazer.
all that. Look at that.
Nice. Heaven Jackson in the house with prime seats.
What a beautiful woman.
Cantor
She's allowed
misses
to
the
root. She's
first.
allowed to have interest because she works for the
Got to make your free
Yes,
throws.
I'm a proud dad, and it's great to see her even though I'm in the bubble. So
She doesn't work for the Trailblazers. She runs the Trailblazers.
It splits the pair. It's an 11-point game.
And it's Cantor. 1 of 2 from the line. The lead is 11.
Lillard brings it up.
Coach, 2 minutes remaining.
Screen by Whiteside. Lillard with the shot. No good. Cantor with the rebound.
See, this is the type of game with Collins, Whiteside,
Tatum
Cantor can have an impact.
shoots it. Got the deuce to drop.
Well, Cantor, he's shown where he's good so far in this game. He's gotten around the basket. He has tremendous
Lillard
hands.
brings it up.
He finished a couple offensive rebounds, which is his greatest strength.
and that's why I believe
Hazonia
offensively, put him in the pick and roll action,
shoots
which is
it.
we
Got it to go.
force him to defend the pick and roll action.
33 to 22. 1.5 left to play in the first. Tatum to Smart.
Smart finds Tatum. Has the
Tatum again.
Lillard.
6 on the shot clock.
Excellent defense from Lillard.
Cantor
Tried to finish and gets fouled. That's going to be
got
3.
fouled. Goes to the free throw line for 2.
Just 7 minutes, picking up 3 quick personals. He's an aggressive energy type.
Zach
player.
Collins
It's
with
been
the
a problem
foul.
for him young in his career, just getting in foul trouble.
But that one was on Whiteside. Bit on the Cantor shot fake unnecessarily, which put Collins' help to become a necessity, and that led to the foul.
Cantor misses the first. Got to make your free throws.
On NBA TV. The Aaron Fox and the Kings face the Orlando Magic at 6 p.m. And then Tuesday on TNT, Boston against Miami, Houston against Portland.
That's funny. Super Gaming.
3 fouls. Carmelo Anthony back in.
Cantor splits the pair.
Orlando has their hands
34-22.
Aaron Fox. He is fast. He's the blur. He is
105.
He's driving it to the rim.
Lillard with the basketball.
Talent.
Yes, he is.
Hazonia misses the triple. Hassan Whiteside with the putback.
Rebounds per game. His numbers
10-point game. 50 seconds remain in the first.
was such an important pickup for them to have some presence in the middle.
Marcus Smart to Tatum.
Everybody did.
Tatum for 3. That's good.
And Tatum for 3.
Feel happy as Tatum knocked down
37-24. We got a timeout.
for 18 said the least of our concerns is him finding the net. And a problem with the shot clock.
Little pick and roll situation.
Oh, shot clock
An easy shot. Might have
problems.
gotten a little clip down low. But I think Brad Stevens is right. When you look in the totality of a season, he was tremendous. He had 3 or 4 really
No, that's
rough
flopping.
shooting. Great
Does
play
he
to
always
bounce
be
back
flopping?
and get on to the next game.
All right. Damian Lillard brings it up.
Selection. Just 22 years
Whiteside with the screen. Lillard drives it. Lost the ball. Stays with the Trailblazers. 25.7 seconds remain.
Ability to defend makes Enes Kanter a better big defender in the pick and roll action because his willingness to fight over screens, to fight through screens, and get back to the primary ball handler.
And to continue to pursue
There's a foul.
plays where Cantor's not having to be on Lillard in an isolation for more than just a count.
Looks like it might be on Cantor.
Tatum called for his first.
Oh, Tatum with the first foul. McCollum checks back in.
For Whiteside.
And you say, why? Well, it's one possession right now, 14 seconds on the shot clock. You bring in your best offensive guys for this one possession.
Tice back in. Grant Williams, the rookie from Tennessee, is in.
Grant Williams, a very good versatile.
Carmelo with the basketball.
Anthony against Tatum. Gets down low. Blocked by Tatum. Back out Hazonia.
Tatum with the block.
Won't fall.
Marcus Smart.
Celtics will hold it for the final.
Tatum.
Shot clock turned off. Portland no fouls to give.
Tice with the screen. Tatum with the three. No good. And that does it for the first quarter. 37-24.
Celtics shoot well.
I do mute the game audio for copyright music and commercials. Let's see what the chat says. Let me fix the scoreboard as well. Let's see what the chat's saying. Wow, pretty sad, says Super Gaming. Blanket Man 69 says, who's the most underrated player ever? The most underrated player. You know what? I'm going to say it. Detroit Pistons own Christian Wood. Christian Wood is super underrated. When Andre Drummond got traded to Cleveland, Christian Wood was averaging around 22, 23 points a game with about 7 or 8 rebounds a game. So, yeah, I'm going to definitely say Christian Wood. Most underrated player ever. All right, we're getting set to kick back off with the second quarter. Kawhi or LeBron in your team in the finals, Game 7? Give me Kawhi. Give me Kawhi Leonard. Game 7? Absolutely. All right, looks like right after this set of commercials, they'll be resuming the game audio. But yeah, if I could get about a payout a month, I'm definitely going to be upgrading my my graphics. What's going on, Drew C? Who's getting the 8th seed? Out west or out east?
Celtics made 7 threes in that first quarter. How do you shore that up?
You know, they do a really good job of moving without the ball. They're a very good passing team.
I'm going to say Memphis gets the 8th seed.
Because they're a patient offensive team.
On the other side of the ball, how do you generate some more offense of your own?
McCollum with the rebound.
I mean, we missed some shots, but, you know, we got to keep playing our game.
All right, thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Mike.
All right, It is 37-24. The official score had 38 going to, but instead of 8 3-pointers,
Trent
they
with
switched
the
it to
miss.
7, and
Marcus Smart with the rebound.
lead for the Boston Celtics. Smart gets it inside. Nice
Tice with the jam.
Play by Marcus Smart.
39-24.
He didn't have, with all due respect, that in his game.
Let me see
Big time talent offensively.
who's near that bubble with the what do you call it?
And to bring that type
Out
of
east.
intensity
Because real talk, I think it could be stay the same.
off the bench, what a luxury for the Celtics.
McCollum deflected by Tatum.
Tatum with the steal.
Tatum able to gather.
Got to Marcus Smart. Thought about the three. Got a screen by Tice. Tice down low.
Tice gets it.
Got it to Tatum. Tatum got it stripped away.
Terrific quick hands for a big man.
McCollum to Hazonia. Back to McCollum. Down to Nurkic. Nurkic with the baby hook. No good. Rebounded by Carmelo.
Had it knocked away. And still Blazer ball.
Knocked away by Kimba. So it's Blazers ball still.
On the defensive end, but how about this? In and out, off the pick and roll, patiently waiting for the big guy Tice to roll and dive to the cup. On-point pass. That's beautiful basketball.
Yeah, and we'd be remiss
I
if
think
we
the
didn't
Nets
talk
is going to
about
be in the
someone's gotta rotate over
8th seed.
and take the roller.
McCollum misses.
And it's going to be a close one between the Grizzlies and Blazers for the 8th seed out
Celtics
west.
have built a 15-point lead.
Blazers are 2 games away.
Tatum falling away.
Tatum airballs it.
Right there.
Cantor's trying to get it. Tatum recovers. Tatum with 3. 42-24. 9:50 remains in the first half.
Walker fights over.
McCollum,
Tries to do it again.
screen by Nurkic. Nurkic with the basketball, shoots a 3. Off the front iron. Tatum with the rebound, brings it up.
2 for 10.
Gives it to Smart.
And Boston 8 for 13.
What's going on, TA? If you guys are not subscribed to TA of Noble Sports, definitely do so.
Get it to fall.
He is part of the ISN network. And we talk sports, period, as he would say. Carmelo down low. Kicked it out to Trent Jr. Got it for 3.
Talk about a guy from the beginning of the season.
42-27, 9 minutes remain in the first half.
His minutes and
Marcus Smart brings it up.
And a nice play by Carmelo Anthony. Took on the dig, threw it out.
Hey, that sounds good, TA.
Really a 40% three-point shooter.
Cantor to Smart.
Smart nearly taken away. Shot clock down to 5.
Smart drives it.
Layup high off the glass. Cantor right
Cantor with the put back.
That's almost like an assist.
This is all Boston.
The board because Cantor's rolling. The big man challenges. No one blocks out Cantor. Good tip in.
Nurkic with the basketball gives it to McCollum.
rebounds off the
McCollum drives it.
McCollum.
Kicks it out.
Gary
Trent Jr. no good. Marcus Smart with the rebound. Brings it up the court.
An excellent start for the Boston Celtics.
Tatum with the basketball. Shoots a 3. And got it to go. Woo! Timeout Portland. They got to call their mama because it is becoming a slaughter. Up 20, 47-27. Hey, TA. Got to get the Garnett jersey. But I'm going to definitely have to invest in some green tea and honey. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, there's a couple still like old school jerseys I want to go get. Like I want to get the purple Raptors old school style jersey for Vince Carter. Then I want to get a Tracy McGrady Orlando jersey. Jorge, what's going on, brother? But yeah, I most definitely want to get some more old school jerseys. I do have a kind of like an old school Magic Johnson jersey. I do want to get me some Seattle Sonic jerseys if I could find any of them. Like a Ray Allen, what do you call it? Seattle Sonics jersey would be sweet. Or Rashard Lewis. I do have a throwback Ray Allen Milwaukee Bucks jersey. All right, we are back.
For him, 12 points already. Could it be that he's getting a boost from his biggest fan? 2.5-year-old son, Deuce, is virtually in the house as well. And remember, Jason Tatum considered not coming for the restart because he knew how much he was going to miss his son. He did not want to be away from him this long.
All right.
Like many of us parents,
Nurkic with the floater. Assisted by Damian Lillard. Kemba Walker brings it up. Jason Tatum to Gordon Hayward. Got it to Tatum. Screen by Cantor. Tatum drives it. Kicks it out to Kemba. Kemba to Hayward. Hayward lost the ball. And there's a foul. Deuce Tatum's in the building. Jason Tatum's son.
There was him reading on social media to his 2.5-month-old
That's why
son.
Jason Tatum's going on fire today.
You know the book?
Yeah, I think it describes all the.
Oh, that's
I
sweet.
think I've read that one
TA,
before.
a Bucks fitted cap.
But it wasn't to my kids; it was for myself.
McCollum got it blocked by Cantor. Hayward brings it up. Jason Tatum shoots it from the elbow. Got it to go. Back up 20. 7 minutes remain in the second quarter.
Just look at the matchup. He's coming into this game thinking they're starting two bigs. Who's going to go?
Lillard brings it up.
He gains more and more confidence.
Nurkic with a screen. Lillard off the back iron. Hayward brings it up. Kemba with the elbow jumper to fall.
Tatum both lighting it up. They're a combined 9 for 13, 24 total points between the two.
McCollum with the basketball. Drives it. Kicks it out to Carmelo. Carmelo for three. It got the triple to fall.
Drives the alley and then left-handed pass.
19-point game.
Carmelo Anthony for the three.
Ojale off the front iron.
Well, one thing if you're the Celtics, you want to continue to play
Lillard
offensively and
to
defensively.
Carmelo.
This Portland team
Carmelo shoots it over Ojale. No good. Tatum with the rebound. Brings it up.
Now shooting just 35% from the field. The Celtics
What's going on, Josh Jackson?
are just past the midway point of the second.
Tatum for three.
Fourth three-pointer and already
54 to 32. 5:45 remains in the half.
and a foul call on Kemba Walker.
Kemba picks up a foul.
We're used to seeing Damian Lillard pull up from this range. We saw, was it the Clippers or the Lakers where Tatum in LA put on a clinic earlier this year?
They did it against
Hey,
the
Tua's
Lakers.
going to be a beast.
They had a 40
Bring him in slowly, and he's going to be a beast for years to
He's
come.
an absolute problem.
He gets it going. There's nothing you can do.
All right, Tatum goes to the bench.
And he's got to continue to do what he did where he found Hayward early in the game. The greatest that we have in our league not only can score, but they consistently help others.
Lillard,
get
McCollum.
shots by bringing that second defender to him.
McCollum was looking for a cut in, or Carmelo was looking for a cut in McCollum. Jaylen Brown got a block by Carmelo.
Good recovery from Carmelo Anthony.
Lillard with the basketball.
Through the hands of
Nurkic couldn't corral the pass.
Ojeleye.
Ojeleye wide open. And no good.
10 3-pointers for the Celtics already
Lillard with the basketball.
in just 19 minutes. Not perhaps at the pace that the Clippers did.
Oh, there's a foul.
Come out firing. 10 of 17.
Looks like it might be on Tice.
New game brings a whole new way to support your team. Head to NBA.com or the NBA app to tap to cheer and join fans from around the globe to cheer on your favorite players and teams like Kevin Jackson and Paul Pierce and Deuce Tatum.
I think Paul Pierce went to the victory cigar too early.
All right, McCollum with the basketball. To Nurkic. Back to McCollum. McCollum drives it with an easy lay-in.
Nice hesitation move from C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, he hit on that. He hit the cigar already. Yeah.
How about next to Paul Pierce? Kemba Walker's mom.
All right,
Got some real fans in the
Tice with the basketball.
Love and support the family.
Got it to Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown, 7 to shoot.
Drives it. Got fouled. Oh,
They are having
in and out.
And there's Kemba Walker's mom.
Got a right to be proud. Not just a basketball player that her son is, but quality person.
What's going on, Alex?
Big time character on and off the floor.
He was born in the Bronx, Rice High School. Kemba Walker was
Welcome
one
to
of
the
state
stream.
champions, Rice High School. Then, of course, NCAA championship.
All right, 55-34, 4:28 remains in the half.
The national title in college to the next year's first year.
And he misses the
They had worst
second.
record in the history of the NBA percentage-wise. Charlotte was 7 and 59.
Damian Lillard
11.
drives it, kicks it out to Carmelo, to Trent Jr. No good. Rebounded by Gordon Hayward. Brings it up the court.
I think Brad Stevens' Butler team was in that.
Got it to Marcus Smart. Screen by Tice.
Smart.
Got it to Ojeleye. Ojeleye got it for three.
Another three-pointer for the Boston Celtics.
But again, Coach, how many times have we seen
Oh, yeah, I think he's going to have to demand a trade.
in this first half?
I mean, I know he wants to live and die with the Portland Trailblazers, but if he wants a ring,
Flips it up, and this time gets the roll. Nurkic with 10 points.
they need to be more serious, putting some real talent either on that bench or something, because this is crazy.
Not expect this barrage to start.
Marcus Smart
Celtics, Smart.
with a charge.
That's what I'm telling you. It's going to be key because Kemba Walker's health is important. So you have to have a
Oh, it's on
guy
ABC.
that can make a play similar. They're putting him in pick and roll action. He's making the proper decisions. Show up on Brad Stevens. That's a welcome sight.
They call that foul on Tice on the screen. Second foul on Tice.
Okay, the foul's on Tice with the screen. Must have been a moving screen. Got Lillard with the basketball. Got it to Carmelo, to McCollum, to Nurkic. Oh, to a cutting Damian Lillard for a deuce.
Second field goal.
I like that action, getting him off the ball because the Celtics are putting two guys on him in pick and roll action.
All right, we got a timeout, Boston. I do have to mute the game audio for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. If you have a Fire Stick, maybe. I'm not too sure. Yeah, if you have a jailbroken Fire Stick, maybe you could watch it that way. But I do bring the game audio and play-by-play. We have a lot of fun. Doing 29 games in 14 days. This is day 4. Oh yeah, the backcourt of Damon and CJ McCollum, that definitely works. They just got to have a nice 1-2 punch off the bench. You know, if they can get somebody that's a nice little 3-and-D off the bench, I think it would definitely help. Oh yeah, Anthony Simmons is actually pretty good. Yeah, they got to get more defense. Like, I do like the Portland Trailblazers. I am going for the Boston Celtics in this game. But they got to... I almost want to say, like, they got to tank 1 year. You know, get themselves a real good draft pick that's, you know, a 3-and-D that can develop an all-around game to help them. I mean, they need some help. You know, when you got to go up against like LeBron and Anthony Davis, and you got to go up against, you know, guys like that, you know, it makes life difficult. I mean, here in a minute, you might not see the NBA title outside of California. I mean, you're gonna have the Warriors coming back, and they're gonna get a top 3 pick with Clay and all those guys. Like, I mean, the NBA title is not going to be leaving California for a while. All right, we're back. Hayward with the basketball. Drives it, loses it, stolen by McCollum. McCollum to Lillard. Lillard shoots it. No good. Tice with the rebound. Marcus Smart brings it up. Tatum got it to go. 60-38. 2.5 left to play in the first half. Carmelo got it to McCollum. There's a foul. Looks like it might be on Marcus Smart.
That's good defensive position if you're guarding me coming off that screen and roll, but that's Jason Tatum, a pure scorer shooter.
Yeah, I hope the Clippers win. I got the Clippers winning it all. All right, there's a foul. Nurkic going to the free throw line for 2. There's a copywritten ad I do have to mute it for. If there's any action during the commercial little ad thing that pops up, I will bring it to you. All right, there was none. Nurkic at the free throw line. Got the first free throw.
There's a patch, and there you can see it. It's honoring Harry Glickman. Harry Glickman died on June 10th of natural causes.
Yeah, the Milwaukee Bucks have to win it this year.
Without Harry
If not, I don't think that they're going to be able to make it. Nurkic got them both.
He was also a native of Portland, who meant so much to
Marcus Smart brings it up, guarded by Damian Lillard. Got it to Tatum. Screen by Brown. Tatum still with the basketball, guarded by Carmelo. Shoots it off the iron. Lillard with the rebound. Nurkic is wide open. I don't know why Damian is not looking for him. McCollum for three. No good off the back heel. Marcus Smart with the rebound, brings it up the court. Got it to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown guarded by McCollum. Got foul. All right, McCollum picks up his first.
Once again, he recognized the mismatch that Brown had against McCollum as he was bringing the ball up in transition.
Yeah, Chris Middleton is going to be making a lot of money. I mean, Giannis is going to be making a lot of money. I mean, they're not going to be able to put some talent around those. And Jaylen Brown with an and one. Carmelo picks up the foul.
We talked about him. The guy very well could have been an all-star. Little shove, aggressive. And what I love most about him, he plays best when the stakes are raised, when the lights are brightest. He's not afraid of playing against the best players.
Ooh, that'd be a nice little matchup. Clippers Heat.
They usually win. This year he scored 25 or more 12 times.
Raptors Clippers. That's who I want. Raptors Clippers or Celtics Clippers. I think there's about 3 or 4 good teams out east. But the way that the Raptors demolished the Lakers last night, shout out to everyone in that in the chat. Nurkic shoots a three, got the triple to fall. But you got to put some respect on the Raptors' name.
Even from last year, right? Their opportunities have risen greatly, and they've come through.
Tatum's with the basketball. Got it to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown shoots it in the paint, no good. Cantor with the putback. Nurkic, no good on the triple. Rebounded by Trent Jr. Trent Jr. with a three-pointer of his own. 27 seconds remain. 65-46.
From the perimeter for the Portland Trailblazers. About a 3-second difference shot clock.
All right, there's 10 seconds. There's a foul.
The foul's going to go against McCollum, his second. They're in the
McCollum picked up his second foul. Celtics are in the bonus, so I believe that will be 2 free throws.
The franchise record is 12.
Tatum's at the free throw line.
And Tatum, who has just been brilliant here in the first half.
There's 11 seconds left in the second quarter. Tatum's at the line for 2.
From St. Louis. Remember that rookie
Got the first free throw to go. 66-46, 20-point game.
His rookie season, he was phenomenal. That's when people started to say, okay, this kid has a chance to be special.
Jason Tatum with 20 points and 7 rebounds,
Led the team in scoring
shooting
when
7
they
for
went to the
12.
finals.
And he gets them both. That's 21 points for Jason Tatum. And 21 points
Foul to give here.
for the Celtics lead. McCollum, or I'm sorry, Lillard, lost the ball, trip.
Feet got tangled, so now he'll shoot. With 1.3 remaining, Grant Williams picks up his first.
And Lillard goes to the free throw line for 2.
See if Terry Stotts comes out in that third quarter with the same starting lineup, sticking with his big lineup.
It's always tough for a coach when you have a certain mismatch. Do you go with your strength, or do you try and match up with the other team?
Got the first free throw to go. Back down to 20.
In it's tougher because you told me I had Joel Embiid
Denver needs about maybe one more good draft in offseason, and they could be some real contenders.
Portland Trailblazers bigs can be defended by a Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown or Tice.
And the wing size and speed disadvantage that Portland's been under has been
And Lillard got them both. It's a 19-point game.
Final seconds.
Oh, stolen. And that is halftime, folks. 67-48. Let me fix the scoreboard in court real quick. Yeah, Michael Porter Jr. got to stay healthy. If he can stay healthy with Jamal and Jokic and also what's his name, Murray. You know, if those guys can stay healthy and get healthy, Denver got a good team. But I think they're just one more offseason away from really starting to put some stuff together. Like, let's just say my Detroit Pistons, because I'm a Detroit Pistons fan. Say we don't re-sign Christian Wood. Christian Wood goes to the Denver Nuggets. That one move right there will put them over the hump. As long as they have health on their squad. Because what Christian Wood could do is kind of like be that inside-outside guy off the bench. Well, also, Detroit's going to probably match any offer. I don't think he's leaving Detroit. And if he does, I'm going to be mad at my Pistons. I am a Detroit Pistons fan. That is my squad for life. I am also a Phoenix Suns fan. So those are my two favorite basketball teams. But I just love basketball, period. I love basketball. I love football. Those two, you will always see content on my channel. Yeah, Gary Harris, Michael Porter Jr. Absolutely. But I'm going to take a quick halftime break. I will be in the chat. So with that being said, I will see you guys as soon as the second half resumes. But I'll be in the chat so we can still continue chatting and having some fun. Let me pull up the chat real quick, though, before I head out. Just want to grab myself a quick snack. All right. Are you talking about LaMelo to Detroit? Because who I'm looking for Detroit is actually Killian Hayes. I think Killian Hayes is a nice little 1-2 punch. You know, plus you'll have Killian Hayes looking after, what do you call it, Derrick Rose and groom after that. So, I mean, it'd definitely be a nice little 1-2 punch. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a LaMelo fan. I think the best ball is Lonzo Ball. And I think it's because, you know, he's been in the league and things like that. But I will be back.
It's a LP beat.
It's an LPV.
All right. We are back.
Trusting our offense. Mike?
And try and stop.
All right, Damian Lillard.
Right away again. 23 points for Tatum.
Nurkic.
Well, he has such a size advantage over McCollum.
And Carmelo with the lay-in.
Anthony, 8 points.
Oh.
Kemba Walker, a very good first half again. That's so key for the Celtics and their desire to go far in the playoffs. Keeping him healthy.
There we go.
Well. Played 13 minutes in the
All right.
first half.
Brown with the basketball. Guarded by Nurkic.
Brown steps back.
Shoots a three. No good.
And a loose ball foul.
Loose ball foul.
The Blazers. Carmelo Anthony, I believe.
All right.
It's on Lillard.
Lillard with the loose ball foul.
And that's what Portland's got to begin to do. You got to stop. Finish it off with getting the basketball. Now you give the Celtics another opportunity
Tice
to score.
to Hayward to a cutting Tatum. Tatum down low.
And a foul before
Fouls on the ground.
Carmelo Anthony not pleased with that call.
Carmelo with the foul.
His second. Tatum had a big game against the Blazers earlier this season at 36. He had a big game against a lot of people. But he's on the way to that. and perhaps
Tice
more.
to Hayward
He
to
just
Tatum.
for the ball every time down, no matter who's guarding him. Turns, fires, baseline shot. That one.
Tatum's no good.
There, miss.
Lillard. Or I'm sorry, that's McCollum. To Nurkic. Nurkic got the lay-in to go.
Goes strong to the goal.
69 to 52.
Blazers is great.
Just under 10 and a half to play in the third.
Strength makes everybody better.
Walker drives.
Walker got fouled by Nurkic.
Knocking him down. Nurkic picks up the personal.
And sometimes you want to work on finesse on the block, and then there's sometimes where you just have to overpower your defender. And that's just exactly what Nurkic did in this possession against Tyson. He seals him, keeps him on his back. It's high percentage offense.
Yeah, he's got 17 points, but now picks up his third foul.
Kemba Walker makes the first.
The second game of the day on ABC.
Oh, I do got to mute the game audio for the copyright music. And he made the second.
You guys credit. I was worried. Back-to-back doubleheaders.
All right, Lillard brings it up.
The energy up, the enthusiasm.
Got to Nurkic, guarded by Tice.
You bothered
There's a
that he was
foul.
worried, Jeff?
Looks like it's on Gordon Hayward.
You know what I mean?
That was sincere.
Yeah, sure.
You guys have done very well in your plexiglass booths. CJ
McCollum,
to go.
no good from downtown. Hayward with the rebound, brings it up. Drives it, shoots it. No good. McCollum with the rebound. McCollum drives, kicks it out to Nurkic. Nurkic to Collins. Collins with the lay-in. All right, 71-54. Celtics up. Walker with the basketball. Tice with the screen. Got it to Tice. Right back to Walker. Walker drives it. Was looking for Tice. Tatum with the save. Tatum shoots a three and got it to go. Lillard brings it up.
That drains you defensively as a team.
You're right. It was a great possession.
Lillard drives it. Got fouled. Goes to the free throw line for two.
And knock in an incredible shot. Clock's winding down. Lillard in good position. Tatum just rises up over the top and
That last play, it was Damian Lillard was guarding
on the other end.
Jason Tatum.
That's just a big time shot. And I tell you, Deuce
Lillard makes the first.
seen enough of
It's 55-74. Celtics with the lead. 9:07 remains in the third quarter.
I'm out.
Lillard set to shoot the second foul and goes. All right, Kemba Walker brings it up.
6 of 6 from the free throw line.
Drives it. No good. Out of bounds.
For Boston.
Kemba with the turnover.
Brad Stevens, as we said the other night, he's moved into 4th place in the all-time Celtic win list.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm like, once I start getting a payout, I'm gonna be investing in some better graphics.
Nurkic trying to draw a foul.
All right, Nurkic.
Knocked it in. Tough angle to bank that one in. He wanted a three-point play opportunity.
Gordon Hayward drives it, shoots it, got the floater to go.
But you also forget how big he is. The size of their wings
Yeah, that delay bothers me.
gives them a huge advantage.
Lillard to Carmelo. Carmelo shoots a three off the front iron.
Start throws it ahead to Jalen.
Jalen Brown with the jam. Let's go. Back up to 20.
Game has changed. You need perimeter guys. This Celtic team
McCollum
absolutely loaded for perimeter play.
drives it.
Nice move.
Got the lay-in to go.
Trying to get himself started. His 3rd field goal.
Got a timeout. Timeout's on Boston. Yeah, it looks like Damian Lillard's guarding Jason Tatum. I do want to let you guys know I will be doing tonight's Rockets and Bucks game. The game's at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'll be doing around 29 games in 14 days. We are in day 4 of that.
Double figures.
All right, we are back.
From the field. Have an 18-point lead over the Blazers.
Jason Tatum kicks it out to Hayward. Hayward's wide open for 3. Got the triple to fall.
But that's a nice play by Tatum. They trapped him.
Up 21. Lillard brings it up.
Made the nice hook
Nurkic
for the open
to
three.
Collins.
Third assist for Tatum.
To McCollum. To Lillard.
Marcus Smart back in. Trying to
Screen by
harass
Nurkic.
Lillard. Tice with some help. Nurkic spins away. Layup's good.
Nurkic with the jumper.
Individually, 21 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. He needs some
Marcus
help.
Smart. Got it to Tice. Got it to Tatum.
Tatum finds Hayward again.
Tatum to Hayward. Hayward turns around, gives it to
Jaylen
Jaylen Brown.
short.
Airballs it. Rebounded by Carmelo. Lillard brings it up. Collins with the ball.
Early and played a lot. Now backing in, gets the height advantage.
Got it off the glass.
They're looking for at that end.
81 to 64.
In the position, getting into the paint area prior to Lillard bringing it up the floor, putting himself in position to post.
Hayward slips it inside.
Hayward to Tice. Tice with the lay-in.
Assists for the Boston Celtics.
Lillard from way downtown and in.
The range of
Woo! Lillard still got that range.
back to 16.
And Nurkic did a really good job at flipping his screen to
Jason
get it back to the
Tatum.
window. Tice was too far back.
Got it to
And
Tice.
that's exactly what Brad Stevens was telling him.
To Smart. Smart drives it.
Be closer to him.
Kicked it out to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown got it and a foul.
Anthony pleading his case. Brown, another solid game.
Chance for a 4-point play.
7.
Jaylen Brown.
Well, Anthony rotating,
Fouls on Carmelo.
and Brown knocks down the 3 with the contact.
A chance for a 4-point play.
Well, the future's bright for this Celtic team. They are going to be in the mix for years to come.
And he makes the 4-point play.
A core of
Puts him back up 20.
guys who great versatility,
Lillard.
skill,
Got it to McCollum.
and positional size.
McCollum drives it.
By Tice.
Got it. Blocked by Tice.
There comes Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
And he carried.
Carried the basketball. Turnover.
So you look at the team again. Look at the youth. Tatum at 22, Brown at 23. Kemba Walker's 30.
Lillard drives it.
You guys talk about
Into
it all the time,
traffic.
all those knocked out of bounds.
Stays with the
And the Blazers have
Trailblazers.
too, but that's so instrumental. The Spurs showed us that for so many years. The continuity of coaching staff, same guys coming in back in year after year.
Nurkic with the. Oh, Nurkic goes down hard.
Nurkic shaken up and hitting the groin.
It's a nice play.
Got hit in the family jewels.
What a pass by Zach Collins, the touch pass. They flashed him up to the high post, and he just touched it. Oh, that's a hostile act. No?
Well, that's been the buzzword call last couple of days. So the foul on Williams is second.
Nurkic has 23 points today on 10 for 15. Makes the free throw.
87 to 70. Just under 5 to play in the
Marcus
third.
Smart brings it up.
Celtics come
Got to
back.
Hayward. Hayward drives it.
In the opening couple of minutes, but it's
Step back. Off the front iron. Rebounded by McCollum. Brings it up. Got it to Nurkic.
Nurkic has the rookie on him. Williams just bullies his way in.
Nurkic got fouled. Goes to the free throw line for two. Williams picks up his... Oh, I do got to mute the game audio real quick with the ad. William picks up his second foul, I believe. Nurkic at the free throw line, shoots it. Got the first free throw to go.
Let's check in with Lisa.
Yeah, Mike. Well, on Friday after that game, Nurkic revealed that his grandmother Hannah is back in Bosnia in the hospital in a coma with COVID-19. I was asking Terry Stotts.
Hey,
how he's
prayers
been
for
able to
Nurkic's grandma.
Terry just said, you know, as you can imagine, anyone with a loved one sick in the hospital, especially with this pandemic, it's been stressful on him. He's spending a lot of time on the phone, back and forth, communicating with family. But Stotts says that Nurkic has been able to compartmentalize.
And Nurkic makes them both.
His personal concerns with the basketball because he was away from the game for so long. He was really eager to.
Kemba Walker
He knows what
to
the
Gordon
Celtics
Hayward.
do, but at times, Stotts says, you can
Wide
tell
open
that
Williams. Airballs a triple.
Very emotional talking about it.
Lillard
Misses that three.
shoots it. Off the glass. Rebounded by Collins. Nurkic.
Offensive foul just barrels into Marcus Smart as he tried to turn toward the bucket. That's going to be 4 fouls now on Nurkic. He's got 26 points.
And he looks over and tells Terry Stotts he wants him to challenge.
And no, I'm not challenging that.
But Marcus Smart is probably in the discussion with best actors in the game. He sells this.
As tough as he is, he does do a good job sometimes selling it.
Ilyasova for Milwaukee, I have to put in the Final Four. I don't know who the two others are going to be to round it out. But
All right. Kemba Walker brings it up.
Lottie Divac is in the discussion.
that's a really good.
There's a foul down low. Looks like it's on McCollum.
Call. An offensive foul.
Oh, offensive foul on Gordon Hayward.
Hayward's call for the personal, and that's his fourth. Brad Stevens doesn't agree with that.
What coach ever agrees with their team picking up a foul?
Seen him a few times get a little crazy. You heard us saw him say, "Come on, Mark," to Mark Davis.
All right. We got Trent Jr. Got it for 3.
He's 4 for 7 from downtown.
Shout out to the 2 people in the chat. Appreciate you.
A 24-point lead has been cut in half.
Marcus Smart.
Giving him a huge boost with his floor spacing.
Williams.
Kemba Walker, Grant Williams, the rookie, with his first bucket. McCollum, the floater.
McCollum. Got it to go.
A lot of points in a hurry. They got a little extra bounce to their step right now. Marcus Smart for 3.
Marcus Smart, no good for triple.
Lineup for Terry Stotts to play 2 bigs.
McCollum brings it up.
Lineup on the floor.
Because they have 2 bigs, and Williams and Cantor.
McCollum drives it.
Rattle.
No good. Offensive foul.
And a if it's Collins or Whiteside.
Whoa. All right, we got a timeout. I do have to mute the game audio for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. What's going on, Packers Nation? Welcome back. Says, come on, Celtics. The Blazers are slowly creeping back in. Absolutely. We got a 12-point game. Yeah, that was one of the major things about the Boston Celtics all years. They can't close out close games. If they can close out close games, because they lead the league in giving up close games like that. If they can close out close games, this team's like a 60, 70 win squad. They just don't close out games. I mean, at least a 50-win team. But, I mean, it's like they got to close out those close games. They cannot go in with leads and pull a Detroit Lions. Let's be real, because that's what the Lions did. They led in 15 out of 16 games and turned around and lost them. Oh, that's facts. Blazers can't afford to lose anymore. They're 2 games behind the Memphis Grizzlies. No, I'm sorry. They're 2.5 games. And then the Spurs are 3 games behind. What's going on, West Branch Ball? It might be a single-digit win. I mean, you're up 20 points, 21 points, and we're down to 12.
Tremendous competitor, and he's becoming.
Cantor can't get the first free throw to go.
He's becoming a better shooter as well. You see
Marcus Smart with only 1 point.
In terms of scoring, but he's talked about that Smart can
Cantor splits the pair.
As anybody on his team when he doesn't score.
Lillard with the basketball, drives it. Got fouled by Marcus Smart.
Smart with a foul. Well as the Celtics have played all game, and then again they're 14 of 24 from three-point range. Lillard will go to the free throw line. Celtics are in the penalty and a chance to cut it to 11. They haven't taken many free throws, but they've hit them all.
Lillard with the first free throw, 90-78.
Lillard is 7 for 7.
2:43 remains in the third. And he gets them both.
15 points, 8 assists for Damian
Marcus
Lillard.
Smart brings it up.
Now within 11.
And one thing I love about
Guarded by Carmelo Anthony.
take it for granted.
Drives it, kicks it out. Kemba Walker
With this lineup on the floor, he's the guy.
to Brown. I'm sorry, that was Ojale.
Anthony guarding Marcus Smart. Shot
Marcus Smart.
and a reach-in foul.
Got the reach and foul. That's on the ground.
Go back to the line.
But because of the bonus, goes to the free throw line for 2.
Well, experience courtside.
What's going on, Buffed Up?
Ultra. Get your tickets at ultracourtside.com.
All right, Marcus Smart makes the first free throw. 91-79.
From the line. Smart seems like he's been around forever. Just his 6th year in the league. After being a 6th overall pick.
And he got them both.
in 2014.
92-79.
2 years at Oklahoma State.
Lillard brings it up. Got it to Collins. Back to Lillard. Whiteside with the screen.
Gets ahead of steam, kicks it out. Anthony.
Carmelo wide open for 3. No good. Rebounded by Cantor.
Cut it to 10.
Walker
Still 2 minutes remaining here in the third.
drives it.
Walker quickly gets to the rim.
No good. Whiteside. Got it to Lillard. To McCollum. Or I'm sorry, Trent Jr. with the triple. It's a 10-point game.
15 points on 5 3-pointers.
Oh my God!
They're a different team when they're getting stops and playing with pace.
Out of bounds. Stays with the Celtics. 13 seconds on the shot clock. 1:37 remains in the third quarter.
Being able to, as you said, Mark, get stops, and then Lillard with a simple pass finding his shooter, Gary Trent, in rhythm in transition. Portland going zone on
All right, Cantor to Marcus Smart.
Smart.
Smart with the 3. No good.
Tatum deflected it
Off Tatum's.
by Boston.
Yep, off Tatum's hand.
To single digits.
So goes to the Trailblazers.
Side, instead of like challenging him, wait until he elevates, be the second guy, which you talk about is so important, coach, jumping and
Yeah, it's crazy, Jorge. It's 92-82.
discipline.
125 remains in the third.
Same way the next time.
Barry Stotts in his 8th year as head coach of Portland. Again, they made it to the conference finals last year. Just trying to make sure they get into the
Collins to Lillard. To Whiteside screen. Lillard drives, no good. Marcus Smart with the man's rebound.
Smart finds
Ojale, loses the ball.
turnover for the Celtics.
that the Blazers are getting. That's a layup for Lillard and 2 straight open threes. Continue to trust your offense and make quality plays.
Lillard,
And Lillard and McCollum, not big scoring night so far.
screen by Whiteside, shoots it. Got it to go. Damian Lillard going to the line for an and one, made the 3. A chance for a 4-point play.
Oh my God!
Contact shooting 3-point.
Foul is on Marcus Smart.
Over screening rolls, and once that guy is in pursuit, he stops on a dime, forces your momentum to go into him. That's a big shot.
It's a 6.
And made the free throw.
Lillard has 11 of his 19 here in the third.
Kemba Walker brings it up. Buffed Up, it's on ABC.
The momentum has certainly
Got it to Tatum. Jason Tatum drives it.
Lillard.
Shoots it from the elbow. Got it blocked.
Throws an errant outlet pass. Lillard dives, but he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Celtics ball.
With 30.7 seconds to go.
I love when stars hit the floor first. I mean, I love it. It shows a willingness.
Damian Lillard blocked
Into Derrn.
Jason Tatum. And then went out and went for the hustle play.
It's not
But it was out of
about
bounds.
doing.
Off Damian Lillard.
Shows you he's serious about winning. The type of effort one-on-one against Tatum shows
The
you
coach
he's serious
plays.
about
What's
winning.
going on, brother?
He just was a recent article in the Athletic.
If you guys are not subscribed, definitely subscribe to the Coach Plays.
That's what he said is Kemba.
And Kemba Walker with the lay-in. Damian Lillard brings it up.
Somewhere else. He wants to win a title wearing a Trailblazers jersey.
Kemba Walker with 14 points on 5 for 6 shooting. Marcus Smart is guarding Damian Lillard. They're holding it for 1 shot. About a second difference.
Gary Trent Jr. for 3.
Gary Trent Jr., no good.
And that will
And that is the third quarter. It is 94-86. We are headed to the money quarter. That fourth quarter. Oh, appreciate that. The coach plays. Appreciate that, brother. Let me fix the scoreboard. I definitely cannot wait till I start making a little bit of cash so I could start getting some new software. Because I am tired of doing the refreshing and adjusting. Yeah, we're taking it day by day. For those of you that are new, me, the wife, and my daughter were in a serious car accident. So when I got to take care of the wife or the little one, that is why. We are lucky to be alive. But I do appreciate the Aiden in the building. Oh, appreciate that, West Branch. Yeah, very lucky, brother. Oh, yeah. Fourth quarter, it is Lillard time. It's at Dame time. Hey, what time is it? I can't believe Damian Lillard, man. His range is on par with Steph Curry's. Anywhere on that court is their range. Foul, no foul, it doesn't matter. Let's hope he does go Dame time. Yeah, Damian Lillard is probably one of my favorite players. Just because he's not that hoorah guy, like that in-your-face type stuff. He just says, you know what? Hey, my team loses. Hey, we got to get better. My team wins. Hey, we got to get better. I love players like that. Never settle. They always want greatness. So after these set of commercials, we'll probably be resuming the game. All right, we're getting set to resume the game audio. All right, we are back. McCollum with the basketball. Got to Lillard. Lillard for three.
Yeah, down this fourth quarter, how do you get it back? How do you get that momentum back?
Well, I think the biggest thing is we just have to make a
Tatum brings it up.
possession by possession.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Got it to Marcus Smart. Screen by Tice. Smart drives it, shoots it. Misses. Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Damian Lillard brings it up. Thought about the three. Got it stolen by Marcus Smart. To Tatum. Tatum with the lay-in. 96-89.
And that turnover was caused because he wanted to shoot the ball, but Tatum did a good job of elevating.
Lillard got the triple to go.
Oh my God!
It's that Dame time. It's that Dame time. 96-92. Tatum shoots a three off the front iron. Lillard with the rebound. Shoots up another three. No good. Out of bounds. off Marcus Smart, stays with the Blazers.
Saw Lillard come off pick and rolls, and he saw two green bodies, two guys jumping on. Now he's coming off the pick and roll.
I am going
and
for the
nobody's there.
Celtics.
He's too great of an offensive player.
But
and
I tell you what, we got ourselves a great game, folks.
Yeah, and you can't go underneath that.
Hassan Whiteside with the basketball, guarded by Tice. Got it to McCollum. McCollum shoots a three and got it to go.
It's a one-point game. Timeout, Boston.
Don't look now. It's a 1-point game. 96-95, 10 and a half remains. I do have to mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. If we can get those thumbs up, be greatly appreciated. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. I will be doing a bunch of basketball games, and when the NFL season kicks off, I'll be doing basketball and football. They call it the No Days Off, Troxel Sports Talk and ISN Network. If you're not subscribed to the Infinite Sports Network, definitely do that. Streamlabs does put out the link. Also, if you want to become a member and gain exclusive content, definitely do so, as low as $1.99. Every dollar that comes into the channel goes directly back into the channel to give better quality content for you. Why? What's going on in the NHL, West Branch Ball? Oh, are you talking about the draft? With the Red Wings getting screwed out of the top draft pick? You know, if the Blazers do lose tonight and they do find themselves on the outside looking in, they could definitely play the spoiler role and play it down to a T. I mean, they're only, what is that, 3.5 games or 3 games out of the 8th seed. So if they win this game, they got to hope for the Memphis Grizzlies to lose 3 games. Because the Blazers right now are 30-37, while the Grizzlies are 32-34. All right, after these copywritten music, I will be resuming the game audio.
His team a chance.
All right, we're back. Marcus Smart with the basketball. Got it to Tice. Tice got it to to Wanamaker. Wanamaker to Tice. Tice wide open and got it to go. 98-95. 10 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. McCollum brings it up. Trent Jr. to Collins. To Damian Lillard. Wide open for 3. And got it to go. Don't look now when this game is tied.
Oh, my God.
There's some confusion about where they want to influence.
Wanamaker with the basketball to Tice. Tice got it to Tatum. Tatum got fouled by Lillard.
Paul Pierce having a near stroke in virtual reality, but Tice is on the wrong side, or Wanamaker sitting him the wrong way? We don't know, but it comes off so that Lillard can walk into that pull-up with Tice not there.
Marcus Smart with the basketball.
Smart and Wanamaker in the backcourt right now.
Got it to Tatum.
Post up.
McCollum guarding Tatum.
Ball's down.
Oh, my goodness.
Handle it. Ball still loose. Picked up by the Blazers. CJ McCollum lines it up.
McCollum got the triple to go. Don't look now. Portland got the lead.
24 down and now lead by 3.
You can see the
101 to 98.
bench up with plenty of
Tice with the basketball. Got it to Tatum. Tatum drives. Kicks it out to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown for 3. And it is tied again.
Nice find by Tatum. Drove it baseline. Brown spotting up. Good late find.
That's the 15th three-pointer.
Lillard to Collins. Back to Lillard.
Same amount.
Screen by Whiteside.
Heated up here in the second half.
Got it to Whiteside. Whiteside drives. Floater. Got it. 103, 101.
before the game.
Portland's up 2.
That's exactly what he's going to get.
Just under 8.5 to play.
Particularly when they bring that second defender.
Wanamaker brings it up.
I like the move
Got it to Tatum.
to put your
Tatum to Tice.
defender in small.
Back to Tatum. Tatum drives. Tatum shoots it. Off the iron.
Couldn't finish it. Slow to get up. Lillard throws it ahead.
Trent Jr.
Collins.
Collins. Traveled. Boston Celtics basketball.
Check back in for the Celtics.
They say you don't miss something.
Oh, there is some copyright music. I do have to mute it for. All right. We're about to bring it back.
That's an appropriate phrase.
All
for this
right.
one right now. A whole new game here in the second half. The Portland Trailblazers have come alive in a
All right. Hayward with the basketball. Drives it. Shoots it. Off the iron. Put back no good. Lillard brings it up.
Lillard splits the
Lillard drives.
keeps it alive. Pass deflected out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Stays with the Trailblazers.
Shoot. And his canter will come in for Tice.
But I can't emphasize it enough. The biggest play or biggest moment of this game was not Lillard scoring. It was when he says, I
All right. Tice goes to the bench.
Not that I can shut him down, but I'm going to compete at such a high level that it's going to change the way we're playing.
And his willingness to play big minutes. He's gone the whole way here in the second half.
Lillard.
Got it.
Lillard with a jumper.
30 points, 11 assists for Damian Lillard. Portland by 4, their largest lead of the game. A 28-point turnaround.
Hayward drives it. Kicks it out to Cantor. Cantor from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Collins. Lillard brings it up. Lillard shoots it from way downtown. No good. Tatum with the rebound. Jaylen Brown with a jam. Let's go. Let's go.
And now Terry Stotts wants a timeout.
Timeout Portland. Celtics down 2. 7 minutes remain in the ball game. We got ourselves a good one. Nothing. They're still in the playoffs. Celtics right now are in the 3rd seed. They would move down to, I believe, the 4th seed, while Miami moves up to the 3rd seed. So they're still a top 4 team if Celtics lose tonight. If Portland wins, that'll be their 3rd in a row. And they'll stay at 9, but they'll start putting pressure on the Memphis Grizzlies. Jorge, that'd be an amazing NBA Finals. Because a lot of teams are sleeping on the Miami Heat. But I wouldn't mind the Raptors either. Raptors Clippers would be an amazing playoffs. Or I'm sorry, finals. What's going on, Kevin? Pelicans or Blazers or Grizzlies? It might be the Grizzlies or Blazers. I think with the second in a row loss with the Pelicans, I think it puts them really behind the 8 ball. So I think it's going to be between the Blazers and Grizzlies. Because the Pelicans are now in 12th place. They are 4 games back. So that's going to be hard. They had a win yesterday. Oh, Tigers lost. Unfortunately, the Raptors won't get past the Detroit Lions. The 76ers, they got to fire their head coach, Brett Brown. Sixers are in 6th place. They could have gained some traction last night, but they lost that game by 6 to the Pacers. All right, we're back. McCollum got it to Collins. Collins to Lillard. Lillard for 3. Off the front iron. Rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown brings it up. Got it to Tatum. Tatum brings it to the 3-point line. Drive. Steps back. Drives it again. And got the Yan one. Let's go. Close this bad boy out. 105 all. 6:36 remains.
Lulls him to sleep because of his shot making. You got to honor that. The late rotation. And if I'm Whiteside, I'm off of Cannon.
And Tatum takes the Celtics with a 1-point advantage.
Zach Collins is isolated on the wing against him.
McCollum with the basketball. Got it to Lillard. Lillard to Trent Jr. Trent Jr. with the 3 and got it to go. Portland goes back up 2. 6:16 remains in the 4th. Wanamaker brings it up. Jaylen Brown got it to Tatum. Tatum at the elbow. No good. Cantor with the rebound. Kicks it to Jaylen Brown. And Jaylen Brown for 3. Let's go. Celtics back up 1.
The price you pay when you don't secure the basketball after a stop.
Whiteside got a block but foul. Nurkic set to come in.
Well, off the dribble. Again, if you want to make sure you got to push up on that. 10 of his 11 shots have been threes, and then Brown with a great response that started off.
Whiteside misses the first free throw because that ball don't lie.
Smart back in. Whiteside's miss at the line. The
Marcus
first
Smart
miss from the free throw
gets
line.
back in.
And they were 14 of 14 before that one.
And Kemba Walker, who has 14 points on 5 of 6 shooting, has played 22 minutes. So most likely he's done if the range was up to 23.
Yeah, he's got to be done. You think about it, but 2 good ball games from him. The last ball game, 16 points in 19 minutes. And today, so
Splits the pair. Tied ball game. Tatum gives it to Smart. Smart brings it up.
And if you see his mom's look on the virtual, she wants him back in there too.
Hayward.
Brings it back out. Now Whiteside switches on him. Gets past nearly stolen, but a reach and foul.
Reach and foul.
He had it clean.
Trent Jr.
13th foul against the Blazers. National TV schedule tonight on NBA TV. The Magic and the Kings at 6 p.m. and Tuesday on TNT, Celtics and Heat, followed by Portland and Houston. The Blazers trying to get into the playoffs.
All right, Nurkic is back in the ball game. Oh, there is a timeout. I do have to mute the game audio. 5:19 remains. All right. It's looking like that was a clean steal, but they're going to be reviewing it. It's a tie ball game, 109 apiece. 5:19 remains in the fourth. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Appreciate you guys all for being patient. I will say that the graphics above and on to the side, that it is faster than my TV. So terribly sorry about that. I am trying to save up and get better graphics. So all donation does go back into the channel for stuff like that. All right, we're going to be resuming the audio here in 3, 2.
Coach's challenge has been deemed successful. It was a clean strip. There was no possession at the time of the whistle. We'll go jump ball, center circle, any two.
All right.
24 on the shot clock, 5:19 on the game clock. Thank you.
Jump ball, center court. And they're going to reset the game or the shot clock.
Great defense from Gary Trent Jr. You look at huge advantage for Portland here.
It's going to be Nurkic and Jaylen Brown.
In these situations, coach, you work on it. You got to make sure you give the guy jumping a target to hit the ball to.
And I'm taking Jaylen Brown in this jump. And once again wrong.
All right, Portland with the ball. McCollum with the basketball. Got it to Damian Lillard. Nurkic with the screen. Got the ball. Drives it. No good. Cantor with the rebound. Tatum brings it up. Got it to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown shoots the three and got it. Let's go. 112 to 109. And Marcus Smart with the silly foul. Oh, my God.
Jason Tatum being too aggressive, over-aggressive at times. He has done a great job being aggressive to score and making plays for his teammates. And Jaylen Brown, timely jump.
He's got 25.
All right, Lillard to Nurkic. Guarded by Cantor. McCollum from the elbow. No good. Rebounded by Hayward. Tatum brings it up. Tatum misses everything. Nurkic with the rebound. Lillard brings it up. Lillard stolen by Hayward. Hayward got fouled by McCollum. Goes to the free throw line.
Did he get it before he put the shot up? It's only the 14th foul. Of course, as we've been talking about, this is a huge game for Portland. Right now, they're on the outside looking in. They're in ninth, just 2.5 back of Memphis. They obviously would like to overtake Memphis and get into the 8th spot. But even if ninth, if they're within 4 games of the 8th, they'll have that play-in. They called it the act of shooting as Hayward.
All right. Hayward makes the first free throw. 113 to 109. Carmelo comes back into the ball game. 4:01 left to play. Collins goes to the bench. Hayward makes them both. 114, 109. Lillard brings it up. Screen by Nurkic. Lillard drives it, kicks it out to Carmelo. Carmelo shoots a jumper. Got it to go. 114, 111. 3-point ball game. Just under 3:40 left to play. Marcus Smart with the basketball. Screen by Tatum. Was looking for Tatum. Tatum didn't look. Got it to Tatum now. Tatum drives. Got a block. There's a foul.
Tatum goes down, and now he'll go to the free throw line where he's 4 for 5 tonight. Foul is on Gary Trent, his second.
All right, Gary Trent Jr.
3.5 from
And timeout Portland. When we come back, Jason Tatum goes to the line for 2. I do have to mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. I will be doing tonight's Houston Rockets and Milwaukee Bucks. That is already set up. So if you want to head over there, give it a thumbs up. Be greatly appreciated. That game starts at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. I will be doing 29 games in 14 days, and this is day 4. I do football and basketball on my channel if you're new, college and in pros. So there'll be some content for everybody. No, if they lose tonight, they are not mathematically eliminated. They got to be within 4 games. If they are within 4 games of the 8th seed, there's a play-in game. So, I mean, they got to stay within 4 games. But they definitely make things a lot tougher if they lose.
for Boston.
All right, we're back. Jason Tatum makes the first free throw.
Led by Damian Lillard and have exploded right now a 4-point game.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't acknowledge the NWSL champion, the Houston Dash, won that league.
And he makes them both.
By Rachel Davies.
116 to 111.
The Chicago team led by Morgan Bryant.
McCollum brings it up.
Great championship.
Guarded by Jason Tatum.
Congratulations.
Tatum now 33.
Tatum got it to Nurkic.
Pass inside
To Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Nurkic got the jumper to go. It's a 3-point game. Marcus Smart brings it up.
And now it's Brad Stevens' time to talk it over.
And Brad Stevens calls a timeout.
3 remaining.
All right. I do got to mute the game audio for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. But yeah, Wizards, Hornets. I mean, it's going to be tough for those teams to make it. But out west, I mean, it's anybody's race for that 8th. Damian Lillard has 30. Nurkic has 26. Tatum has 31. And Jaylen Brown has 25. That's the leading scorers for both teams. All right, Nurkic. Got it stolen on the inbound coming off a timeout. Damian Lillard with the basketball.
Lillard guarded by Smart.
Got it to
You
Nurkic.
see Tice is up a lot higher, which forces it out of his hand.
Nurkic got it to McCollum. McCollum for three. Got it to go. And it's a tied ball game.
Advantage of having another guy, so you overplay Damian Lillard. Well,
Marcus
CJ,
Smart
where you at?
brings it up.
And he hits a big shot.
Hayward. Jaylen Brown with the basketball in the paint. Turns around, shoots. Got it to go. Boston takes a 2-point advantage. 2:15 remains in the ball game. Damian Lillard got it to Nurkic.
That's a side-to-side swipe. And the foul on Tice's fourth.
Tice picks up his fourth foul.
You think about it, Jaylen Brown, you make the case be the third best player with Kemba healthy. Love his attitude.
Well, you see that in slow motion. How impressive was that?
And having dealt with him on the World Cup team, he doesn't think he's the third best. He's got the confidence
Nurkic
of an elite player.
got it to Cutting Lillard. To Trent Jr. Got it for three. Portland takes a 1-point advantage. Just under 2 to play.
That's a big-time play.
That's his 14th assist, a season high for Lillard.
Trent Jr. with 21 points.
They have now
Tice to Hayward. Hayward drives it
Hayward answers down the other
and got the jumper to go in the paint. Celtics by 1.
What a game.
back and forth. They go throwing haymakers at each other.
Nurkic guarded by Tice. Got it to Lillard.
Lillard to Nurkic.
Nurkic, no good. Got his own miss, no good. Hayward corrals a rebound. Jason Tatum brings it up.
Trent Jr. now on Jason Tatum.
Got it to Tice.
Tice.
Tice to Hayward, foul.
That'll put him in the penalty. And as you mentioned, Gordon Hayward, who hardly misses in the fourth quarter, will go to the line for two.
I don't understand how you and your other announcing brethren don't understand that you do jinx these shooters.
I know you don't truly believe that.
I do.
Got the first. It's a 2-point game, 121 to 119.
Now, in the fourth quarter this season, he's now 30.
Just
for 30.
over 1 minute to play at 107. All right, makes them both. 3-point ball game.
Celtics by 3.
McCollum brings it up. Marcus Smart all over Damian Lillard. Now switches on McCollum.
This feels like a playoff game. Lillard from downtown. In and out.
Lillard in and out. Rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Tatum brings it up. Sets up a play.
Same actions trying to get Gordon Hayward against the smaller McCollum.
Marcus Smart looking to screen. Didn't use it.
To go for the steal. Tatum dribbles away. Kicks it out.
Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Got the 3 to go. Woo! Let's go. Timeout, Portland. I do have to mute the game audio for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. We got ourselves a good game, folks. Jaylen Brown shot it over Carmelo Anthony.
And a little, well, I was going to say sigh of relief. Paul Pierce is still nervous.
Oh. They're having some copywritten music. All right, 31.8 seconds remain.
It's over. Plenty of opportunities for the Portland Trailblazers.
All right, Trent Jr.
Marcus Smart denying.
Got it to Nurkic. Nurkic to Carmelo. Carmelo for three. 125 to 122. 26.9 seconds remain.
But you need to try to get a steal first. Don't foul him.
Tatum has it. Throws a cross-court dangerous. And a backcourt violation.
Oh, my God. What?
In the front court.
Oh, my God.
When he left in the air.
Oh, my God. That's a half-court violation?
He wasn't.
No, neither foot.
Was Tatum over though?
Seconds remaining. In the hands of
All right, Lillard to Nurkic. Back to Lillard.
Lillard pass deflected by Smart. Ball loose.
It's stolen.
And a loose ball foul is called. Mark Davis is pointing.
Tyson Nurkic collided.
Tice maybe.
Both are hurting. Both are still on the ground.
Boston, they have a foul to give, so the Blazers would inbound with 6.8 seconds remaining. Both players shaken up a bit. It's hard to see exactly who Davis was pointing at.
And it's on Tice.
Yep, it is on Tice.
All right, fouls on Tice.
To me, that's not a foul.
That's a tough call to make. And a loose ball.
I say review it.
Call. This isn't backcourt. Tatum passed it from the back.
All right, there is copyright music, so I do have to mute the game audio. All right, we got 6.8. Portland has one timeout. Boston has two. 125 to 122.
With 6.8 remaining.
All right. I will be doing the Milwaukee Bucks and Houston Rockets tonight at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. All right. They're getting set to resume play.
Mark Davis, the crew chief, will give us the information.
Great deflection by Smart, though. To me, Nurkic created the contact against Tice.
I don't think it's going to be overturned.
I didn't say it would be. It should be.
Yeah, that play, that's the kind of play that epitomizes what Marcus Smart brings.
You say
Slowing. Coach's challenge has been deemed unsuccessful. So the timeout will be assessed to Boston. The foul was to correctly judge. Tice hit Nurse in the face during the loose ball. It'll be their side. Coach Scott can pick either side he wants to take it out. And we'll have 14. Oh, there's no time. Shot clock's clear. Okay? Right? All right.
So that's only the 14th foul, so they'll take it out of bounds.
And right now, the ball has to be directed to anyone other than and you got to take that foul.
All right, 6.8.
Calling a timeout, and they're done with timeouts.
Portland ball.
Last timeout. They'll obviously have to get it in. 6.8 remaining. And here's the, it's the debate that goes on and on and on. You're up by 3, 6.8 remaining. Do you foul? Not give them a chance to take that three-pointer.
Well, the debate is solved in my mind if Portland catches the ball with his back to the
All right,
basket,
Portland's out of
the ball is on
timeouts.
the floor. Now, you have to be very
Boston has one.
crafty.
Both teams have no foul to give. They're in the bonus.
That easily can be turned into a three-point foul shot.
And to me, there's no debate. It's taking the foul, and we worked on this in practice, so we're ready. But we saw James Harden the other day. They're so crafty with taking the contact and making it tough for the referees to decide whether it was in the act of shooting or not.
Well, the Blazers have 4 three-point shooters out there, along with Nurkic, Carmelo,
All right.
Jr., and of course McCollum and Damian Lillard.
And if they don't foul and commit 2 to Lillard, Nurkic is a capable three-point shooter.
Here we go, 6.8.
Carmelo setting to inbound the play. 6.8 seconds remain. Down 3.
Brad Stevens in a zone.
Finds
Lillard got it.
Dribble, throws it inside.
Nurkic got the 2. 3.4 remains.
But remember, Portland's out of timeouts. An interesting strategy there. Brad Stevens calls his final timeout.
Well, that's what makes it interesting, being out of timeouts. Is there enough time to foul?
Portland has to immediately foul.
So I would have much rather Damian Lillard coming off of this as a threat.
All right. There is copyright music. I do have to mute the game audio. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio.
Plus now they have
All
to
right.
foul as quickly as possible.
All right.
Boston
They're set to play.
try to get the ball into Gordon Hayward's hands. And who is your inbound passer that you trust? Now remember, after a timeout,
Portland has to immediately foul. Even if they make 2,
Of course,
that's still a 3-point game. They got to maintain as much time as possible because they're out of timeouts and they got to go the length of the court.
the inbounds pass. Portland has to be careful not to foul beforehand. Ball goes in and McCollum fouls
All right.
right away.
Hayward goes to the free throw line
Fouling
with 3 seconds remaining.
Hayward.
now the question for Brad Stevens is, do you foul? Do you put a guy on the ball?
Well, there's nobody that the Celtics would rather have in this situation than Gordon Hayward.
Gordon Hayward has 20 points, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, shooting 85% career high
Even if he
this season.
these 2. And
Got the first.
3 seconds, you have time to throw it down
It's a
the
2-point
floor,
game.
even dribble, and get off a quality shot.
And if I'm Boston, I'm not putting a guy on the ball. I'm shading my big and Tice towards Lillard.
Hits them both.
Got them both. It's a 3-point game.
And he threw it out of bounds. The Celtics
And threw it out of bounds. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God!
He'll be so clutch in the fourth quarter from the line.
For those of you that are new to the channel, I will be doing
Celtics to inbound.
29 games in 14 days.
All Portland can do is try and steal the inbound, get a 5-second or foul, and hope they miss.
And we are in day 4.
Just in a, I love this play where they're moving before the ball's in.
They find Tatum. And
Tatum
Tatum's
foul.
2.2 remaining.
Goes to the free throw line.
Now certainly a costly turnover by Nurkic. Obviously clear what he wanted to do, but Lillard started to come back the other way and one was unable to track it down.
He looks like he took lessons throwing the ball from Dr. Fauci.
That's just not necessary.
Misses the first.
Here in the fourth quarter from the line, they were 9 for 9.
And that's not your first time disrespecting the New York City point guard.
All right, Tatum.
High school.
Can he split the pair?
Tatum
And he
sees
splits the
pair.
pair.
That makes it a 4-point game. And the
4-point
Celtics,
game.
They're going to hold on, survive. What a game.
And Lillard couldn't get the buzzer beater. And that is your final 128 to 124. I will be live for tonight's Milwaukee Bucks and Houston Rockets. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button on your way out. Smash that thumbs up. Hit that notification bell. Set it to all so you don't miss the game tonight. But with that being said, it is already set up. But with that being said, this is Troxel Sports Talk. Appreciate each and every single one in the building. The Boston Celtics hold on a close game. But with that being said, love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. Have a nice day, and I'm out.